There's a little rat. Look at her licking those chops. Hello, welcome to a new weekly vlog. Let me get situated to come talk to you. Hi! Actually, I'm glad I came in here. Because I'm going to take this bag with me to take my stuff. So, I am about to go to the library. I have an hour and 20 or so minutes left on a vlog. I'm going to edit. You know what? It's too hot. It's too hot to have the hair down at all today, I think. But I'm going to go do that. And I've decided I'm going to stop by Salad and Go. And by stop by, I mean drive out of my way. And I'll get me a little Dutchy Bros right next door. We're going to do a decaf moment. But I love to have a coffee. Like, I know a lot of people are like, why do you drink decaf? It doesn't do anything. It soothes my soul. That's really why I drink coffee at this point. Because I don't really get super hyper from coffee. Now, cold brew, that's another story there, buddy. But I need to edit that. And I'm actually gonna theme this week's video to what is going on. Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, I'm wearing a Halloween shirt. It's my partner's, but it's from the new American Eagle, where I got the pajama set too. They have stuff out. It's cute. Anywho, I want to do 200 pages a day for a week and see how that goes. And next week, I think that I'll theme it waking up at 6 a.m. to read every day, because I have taken a job for a little bit that is going to require me to wake up early. Because it's a subbing job. I just feel like there are freaking no subs. So I'm like, well, I enjoy it, so let me go tiptoe and sub. So I'm gonna do that. I'm excited about it, but I need to prepare my body to wake up at 6 a.m. again, because I have been doing like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. sleep, which is perfect. And that's kind of what my body naturally does, but that doesn't really go well with any school ever. So, anywho, enough about me. How are you doing? Seriously, let me know down below. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was Brain Goblin Central. They snatched my butt up, let me tell you what. I will say, we are on August 5th, and I've only not closed my circle on one day so far. I think it was on the 3rd. So, woo. I am quite proud of that. I am dressed in workout clothes, so we're gonna go to the library, we're gonna do our work there. I just have an hour and 20 of this vlog left to watch. And then I'm going to do some reading. I'm going to take my planner supplies with me there so that I can organize those at the same time as me watching this. It's going to be a whole thing. I'm excited. But I need to eat first, I think. Because I also really want to work on preventatively working on the brain goblins. Because I have noticed drinking enough water, I feel great. Drinking less caffeine and or sugar, I do feel better. So I had like 0 sugar in that coffee this morning. Like, I had a dollop of syrup just so I could feel something. But other than that, I've really worked myself down on that. So I'm happy about that. Walking in the afternoon feels great. I love to walk a whole lot and then hop in the shower, do my skincare. And that's kind of like the reset for the night routine to start up. Love doing that. Also, eating on time is a big thing for me. Like, I'm feeling hungry now, and I know that what I used to do is I would like power through what I had to get done so that I could, I don't know, I was just one of those people that was like, okay, I want to get everything done before I can like go do all these other things. And that just needs to stop being how I do things, because it's not working and I feel worse. So if I were to do that, I would ruin the rest of the day. Like, yeah, I'd have my things done, but I'd feel awful. No, girl. So we're not going to do it. Instead, we are going to get food, eat, do all those things beforehand, And that is kind of the plan. Aside from that, I don't think I really have anything else. I'm not going to take this big hunkin' camera with me because I don't feel like it. But do have my planner. Let me get my binder of stickers. I guess I need to pick out what kit I want to do for this week. That would probably be helpful. Actually, I'm back planning last week. And then I would like to also pre-plan this coming week. So we'll see about that. But I should, actually that would take me about an hour and a half, and that is the time that we have. So, coolio. Sweet. Which one do I want to do there? I feel like I want to use this. These are all Scribble Prints Co. Let's get serious here. I kind of want to do this one. I think it's called Southern Comfort. Kind of want that one, because here's the thing. We need to start using these summery kits, because baby, as soon as I can whip out some fall kits, which they're in the mail right now, I'm gonna be doing so. I surely am. Do I want to do kind of a fall vibe just because? I kind of do. I feel like this is like a fall camping vibe, and it's an older one, but I think I'm gonna use that one. So what do I want to do though, guys? Do I want this one for this week, or do I probably want to use the Southern Comfort for this week. So I'll back plan with this. I don't know why, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. When it's like the week that I am actively using my planner, I want to have every single like kit be one that I actively want to use. But I don't think I have the ombre heart checklist for this. I keep forgetting to order those. I don't know why I do that. Silly me. But I think this one does have the ombre heart. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. Life is really hard, especially when you have to pick out stickers. Okay? I don't know if you know, but it is one of the hardest things. Oh, be serious. Okay, well, I can take this charger out of my purse, then that's good. I was gonna try to just fit everything in this bag, and y'all, I'd love to live a dream, but that would have been a nightmare. No ma'am. No ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so we're gonna head out. I'm gonna do things, because I got a lot of things to do. Let me go grab my daily planner as well. And then we are having a day out on the town, y'all. Let us go and do the... Ow. Okay. Got a little too excited there. My bad. Let us go and do the things. I'm very excited. Oh, also, we might have a freak out in this vlog in a good way. I know sometimes it's not, but this one is in a good way. Because my favorite sticker shop ever is Scribble Prints Co. We all know this. Hello. Hello. And I ordered a bunch of fall stickers, and they are on the way. And there may be the stickers to set up my new book journal in there as well. And I am going to flip because I'm so excited to set that up. I'm also going to flip because I have no idea. Oh, never mind. Flipping averted. I found my cover. I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I just, like, overreact. I don't know. It's part of the vibe. Oh my god. Okay. So anyways, let us go do the things. Oh, another thing that I'm doing this week is I am not getting on my phone for any scrolling when I first wake up. I would like to next week. We're working up to it because I've realized if I just like swan dive into things, girl, that's why that doesn't work. I think working up to it will work. I'm trying to find a book sleeve to put this book that I just picked up in for the vlog that I'm filming. Don't worry about that. Look over here, not over there. I did not get on my phone this morning when I woke up, and it was glorious. It truly was. I did not scroll all the things that happened whilst I was slumbering. I did not freak out like I normally do. And so the reason I did it is because, first of all, when I've done it before, it was nice to do, like just in general. But I read something that was like someone's personal opinion on it and like their experience with not scrolling in the morning. They were like, I'm less likely to reach for my phone to scroll all day if I don't. So I wonder where the camera was going, personally. They're just saying that... Anyways, they were just saying that they were less likely to scroll or reach their phone to want to scroll the rest of the day, and they could focus better. And that's kind of one of my main things is, girl, I need to get my focus back in check. It's embarrassing. Like, so that's why I'm doing the challenge of 200 pages a day this week. I think, first of all, it is not... I'm not really the girly that's going to deliver the challenges that are like outlandish and crazy. I've just realized that's not going to be me, and I think that I'm okay with that. They just make me feel sad because I didn't achieve a thing that honestly probably isn't achievable for like the average person. So I don't know why I get myself upset, but I do. So anywho, I am excited to see how it works to do the 200 pages a day, because it's enough that it makes me, it like forces me to be intentional with my time. And like, if I'm not on top of it, I'm not going to be reading. Because the thing is, I want to have that 200 pages done before like the workday ends, you know, before dinner basically, and my partner gets home and all that jazz. So I have to grab a pen because I don't know how I thought I was going to write. And I would have got to the library with every journaling supplies known to man, except for a pen. And I'm very finicky with my pens. They have to be the exact ones that I like that current week, which is these ones. They are fantastic on the Scribble Prints stickers, but also on this Tomo River paper. Anyways, I am excited to see the results of our experimentations. Yes. Oh God, I almost just choked. That's how excited I am. Just can't even breathe. Okay, so let us go grab the food, okay, and the coffee, uncaffeinated, because I need to sleep tonight. And then I'm bringing my water. That's another check of the many things we need. This basically, y'all, I know where I'm at, you know, time of the month. And I am going to try to set up, what did I call it last vlog? Period. Operation Good Vibes. That's what I'm doing. And Ginger, she's not really into it. She calls me woo-woo, but woo-woo-woo, woo-woo-woo. I love it. It works for me. Okay, girl? It also, let me say, Operation Good Vibes is not going to always work. Operation Good Vibes may never work. But what it will always work to do is make me feel like I've done something. Because I don't know about y'all with the brain goblins, but sometimes they are so much worse. And almost most times they're so much worse when I feel like I'm being bombarded and there's nothing I can do. But that's never true. There are things you can do to make yourself feel like you did something. And also just accepting like, yeah, this is just how my brain functions. It's a different update. It's malware. But it's fine, because it makes you have a personality. And don't we love to have those? Yes, we do. All right, let us go get the food. We're getting a Caesar wrap, because I don't know about you, but we're healthy girls. And loaded on Caesar dressing. Actually, what is Caesar dressing? I don't know. Her food, she has to have it repiled every 30 minutes. Ma'am. What? Anyways, let us go for real this time. The keys are in hand, so it's real. Okay, so we're here. Ow. I actually decided to get a little, this is just like a plain old lemonade, like a, what is it? Blueberry basil lemonade, I think, from the same salad place, because it's good, but it is less sugar than a Dutch Bros drink. Because I was just thinking, I'm not going to go out of my way to get coffee. If there's a coffee near me, I'll grab it. But then, as I was going to the drive-thru and looking at Dutch Bros, I'm like, they have so much sugar in their coffee, which is fine if you like that. But you know who doesn't like that? My body. Woo! Like, the way that caffeine can set off some people, sugar tends to do that for me. So, there we go. I also had 2 appointments this week, and one of them had to get moved. So I am feeling that pre-anxiety for the thing, but now it's post because it's not happening yet. Come down, chill time. Love that. And then I also am... Oh, I still have another appointment, though. So I'm a little nervous about that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a normal doctor's appointment. Every year we go to them, don't we? Love it so much. Woo woo. Preventative care. However, I don't want to go. So I think what I'm going to do after that is it's a morning one. Not too early because I hate driving super early, but it is early enough that I think I'll bring my books and stuff with me, and we'll go to a coffee shop on the way home after that and just kind of chill and read. And I think that'll be a fun little time. And it'll make it basically how I train Jake to not be anxious around new people. Let me say attempt, because it ain't worked yet. But we continue. We persist, huh? I'm gonna do that with myself. So every time I do a hard thing, I get a treat. Going to the doctors is hard. Luckily, the brain goblins are focused on just about any other thing they could be focused on. Just being perceived this week is what they're focusing on, which is a norm. That one comes and it goes. So it's not health, which is great, because that one sucks too. This one also sucks though. I'm looking across, there's like a walking trail, and I really want to go on it, but it is like no shade, because it's new. And I don't have enough sunscreen. I don't have it with me. And also it's 90 degrees. But I would like to walk outside. If it was shady, I would go walk outside. But I don't know where would be super shady. So I guess I won't. Anyways, let's go do work. Okay, so I have not read nearly a page today. So I am doing silent support sprints on my Patreon. I'll just drop my hair clip. Essentially, it is silent sprints where I have the timer going and everything, and so it's kind of a body doubling thing. So like, and you'll go to the library, whatever, and study with people so that you keep yourself accountable. Hey, Jake. Chill out, brother. That's what's happening, because I need to finish this book, and I have 4 hours and 17 minutes left. This is my 200 pages for the day. And I have other books I want to read, so we gotta get to it, girls. Oh my god, there was a mysterious hair. Anyways, I'm gonna start my indoor walk. Ooh. Okay. It's all good. It's all great. It's all grand. I'm on a shut up thing. For the next 4 hours, I can't talk. So, that's it. Hello. I've finished the dishes. I've ended the silent support sprints, and I am debating a shower. I'm gonna take one. I just don't know if I want to do it right now, if I want to lounge. I want to lounge a little bit more. But, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I did finish all the weekly vlog stuff that I usually get done on a Monday. So it's done. And a Jody video has been uploaded. So I'm watching that. And no, I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be reading this. We're almost done though. I've read 58 pages. Well, no, more than 58 pages. I don't know where we started, actually. Let me put you down right there for just a second. Just a second. I started at part 370 is where we started. We're at 458. Hey, Siri. What is 458 minus 370? 88 pages. Whoop whoop. So I need to read more. Obviously, because that's not 200. In case you didn't know. So I'm going to keep doing that. But we're just debating on when the shower... This and dinner are the only two plans I have tonight. The shower, where does it fall in? I don't know. You guys, the amount of times that I've had to reset this thing up because it freaking keeps falling. There's an entity in this camera that wants me to fail. And it might get what it wants. Because I have no patience today. I don't know what it is in the universe. But it's not aligned for a patient time. I'm not really a patient person in general, to be honest. I am with some things, but as a general rule of thumb, no. So it is 8:48 and it's a bed day. I don't care. I have just decided, because listen, let me tell you. Yesterday we not only met the goal of reading 200 pages, we surpassed it. We said, bye, girl, and did it. We finished the Well of Ascension, and I read 250 pages yesterday. And while that may not be a lot for some people, that is a lot. It is a lot. At first, like a year ago, I would have been like, oh my god, 250 pages? Some people read a 600-page book in a day. Okay, and some people solve cancer, but that's also not me. So I don't know why I felt like I needed to be that girl a year ago, but let me tell you, competitive comparing book reading is out this year. We're done. We're donezo. I'm done internalizing it. I'm here to internalize a good time, okay? So I finished this book, and it was a great time. Oh my god, I cried, I screamed. So something happened. If you don't want to hear any spoilers at all, it's going to be vague, but you're not going to know. But you might know. So just skip ahead if you want to. But if you have read this may be entertaining. So I was texting Erin yesterday because, betrayal. Okay? Betrayal, downfall of friendships. I have trust issues, and now they're worse because of this. So I was reading it. I was reading it. Slow down, Olivia. And I was also listening to it at the same time. Because I literally was like, I'm so sorry, what? So I had surround sound betrayal, which is really fun. So good. And I literally paused the book, ran from my room. I ran down the hallway. My partner's in the kitchen like, hello? Like literally listening to their own YouTube video and just like pops a headphone out. I was like, hello? And I'm just screaming, not the dog! Not the dog! And I literally did a lap around the house, which our house is not very lappable, so it was hard to do, but I did it because I was so mad. I have not had such a reaction to a book in so long. Oh my god, it was so good. Listen, I am not going to lie. When a bunch of people read something, I do have the tendency to be like, whatever. I don't even like hyped books, let alone super hyped books, so forget about it. But this is yet again me coming here and being wrong and saying, you know what? I am like other girls. And not only that, but I want that for me. So, yeah. Yeah, I like Brandy Sandy. Yeah, Brando Sando's gonna do it every time. And yeah, Mistborn is a good series. So, boom. This morning, though, let's take a chill. Actually, I really do need to take a pill. I need to go take my medicine. So that this morning can continue being a good one. I am watching Becca from Becca in the Books do some sprints. I think this is their last one, so I'm actually probably going to like rewind it because they get started early, obviously, because they're across the way. But you know what? Side tangent, no one's shocked. We are looking into moving. Praise God above, truly. Like, I love the South, I love Texas, but I don't love the South and I don't love Texas. Do you know what I mean? Okay. At least not in the current moment. And so we're looking to skedaddle, and realistically it's just going to be up north. Like, I'm going to be a Yankee, y'all. Woohoo! No one's going to know I came from down south, right? But the long game, Scotland, I think. I'm just saying. It would be a vibe. I don't know what to tell you. I also think that they would not like me, but I would like them so much it would make up for it. Oh my god. Me, the golden retriever, Scotland, the black cat, I'm gonna win them over. It's a nation. I don't know why I'm talking like it's one person, but that's gonna be my enemies to lovers. I'm just a lover. They're my enemy, I guess, in this scenario. I don't know. I have my big boy Kindle out because I need to finish. It is Tuesday, so I need to finish the book. I need to start it. I mean, I've read 2 chapters. I don't count that as starting it, really. But I need to start, finish, and wrap up the Read It or Unhaul It episode 1. And I also need to, like, probably put in a solid intro. But alas, we can't have everything we want, y'all. So that is what's on here. I'm going to read that, have a good little time. And then this is the one that I want to read with you guys, I think. I want like a quick little moment because I need a break from death, destruction, and overall general feelings of overwhelm, which would be the fantasy I'm reading right now, because everything is so much. And I'm not gonna lie, here's my Sanderson take. If you want to read Stormlight before Mistborn or Mistborn before Stormlight, I don't really think it matters, to be honest with you. I do know at some point in Stormlight it matters to have read Mistborn. I think it's in Rhythm of War. And definitely for Wind and Truth, because that's what... First of all, my Sanderson expert that I've got on the payroll, and the payroll's... It's just dust. I don't have anything to give. But Miss Booked, you know. She has told me, which means that's the word. That's it. So I'm going to follow it like it's the word. Because it is to me. But for this, I have read The Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, and a fourth of Oathbringer. And I don't think I needed Mistborn to read it. But I'm not going to lie, some of the stuff going on in Mistborn, I'm like... So what do you mean by that, Brandy? What do you mean? What does that mean? And I really think I'm making some connections. I also could be doing what I tend to do and overreaching. However, the only time that I really was like making connections and there was like nothing there, but just my red ribbon making the connections that didn't make sense, was in Sarah Janet's universe, and that was a flop. So we all know how Hellfast went. I mean, some are still in denial of it, but we all know how that book went. And I just think if the girl who's gonna do it... Anyways, I think it's so fun that I said the other day that coffee doesn't do anything to me anymore, and then I made a double shot. And I'm like, woo! So, I'm gonna go read now, okay? Do I know how to film a video? Why is this wall so blue? And I'm like this odd, sickly blue-pink color. And why am I only in this third of the frame? I don't know. The world may never know. Okay, so, I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of a try a chapter, moment with just 2 books. But I think it'll be good. Jeez Louise. We're going to just go ahead and put that down there. You're just going to get double chin action. Okay. But I think that that's what I'm going to do because I don't know what I want to read. Here's the thing. I don't always go for like, oh, I know exactly what book I want to read. More times than not, it's more of this is the feeling I'm looking for. This is the vibe I want. And I know what book's going to do that. Right now, I want fast-paced, can't put it down, I'm flying through these pages kind of book. That tends to be a thriller. So we're bringing in End of Story by A.J. Finn, who also wrote The Woman in the Window. And I was flying through that book. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But then also the Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love. Girl, whatever that book says. We're going to try the first chapter of each of these, and whatever grabs my attention, grabs my attention. But I have decided today's a bed day. Exactly, Ginger. She gets it. She knows. But it just feels right. Just feels right. I'll probably get up and like do stuff later on, but when I let myself have a bed day, it's a moment. But then I'm like, okay, I'm bored. And then I go do stuff anyways. But it's just nice to be like, you can be chill today. It's okay to be chill. Because, well, I guess I'm not chill. I already finished editing 2 videos and they're ready to go. So I'm a week ahead of schedule. So I guess that's not chill. I did that at 6 a.m. Whatever. Let's try a chapter now. This is me lifting weights. That's about as close as it's ever going to get to me lifting weights. Let me tell you. So I've decided to declare today a specific kind of day. And I think, I may be wrong, but I think Steph is the first time that I heard this used. But read and rot, I'm gonna read and rot. I think it's important to have a read and rot day every week. Just one's enough. It's good for you. It's cardiovascular health, it's mental health, so that's neurological. Hey, what else? How else can I use this? But I finished the first chapter of this. It's cute. I like it. It's very much, here's my hot take of the century. Rivals to lovers is superior to enemies to lovers. Mainly because enemies to lovers, truly in the way that it should be done, is gonna have to be a fantasy-only trope. Sorry, that's just how I feel. You're not enemies if you're not holding a dagger to their, kidney, okay? That's it. That's all. That's an enemy. An enemy is not the person that, took your stapler, okay? Or was mean to you on orientation day. That's not how that works. But academic rivals to love, shut up. Shut up. Or, academic equals that don't like each other to love. Oh! This book is very much in the same vein as Veronica Speedwell. I feel that in my soul. That's one of my favorite series of all time. You already know these things. So I'm into this. I'm liking it. I'm definitely picturing our 2 main characters from The Mummy in here, because one of the professors is from Cambridge and the other one is from Oxford. So I've just decided one's American and one's British, and that's it. I don't actually need to know where they're from. that's what's been decided. Now we're gonna try a chapter of End of Story by AJ Finn, but to be honest, this surprisingly grabbed my attention. I didn't think that I wouldn't like it, but I may be more in the mood for that kind of vibe than I realized. Which then begs the question, should I go just reread Veronica Speedwell, because that is the book club book? Maybe I'll read that after this, and then I'll do like a really like freak out fangirl spoilery reading vlog for Patreon. I don't know. That might be what's on the docket. But I gotta read 200 pages today, y'all, so all I did was 14 right there. So let's try this. Let's see how long. So let me sit up. I got guests over. Why am I acting like I don't have somewhere to be? Oh. 10 pages. Okay, we can do that. I have stopped to have some basil fried Thai rice, and I am in love. So good. And also, me and my best friend, Miss Mel, are doing a 300-minute sprint as we try to get things done. Okay, lunch has been had. We're going to try a chapter of this. Hello, y'all. So, okay. Let me put back my bookmark. So far I've read 14 pages of this, and then I just read 19 of this one. I hate to say they're both incredibly interesting. I actually don't know what I want to read. This is definitely giving me thriller mystery, like, what's going on here? I like the writing style. It's super easy to read. It says that it's for fans of Knives Out, which y'all know how I feel about that. So there is a writer called Sebastian Trapp. He's a reclusive mystery novelist, so you know I'm interested. And Nikki Hunter is an expert in detective fiction. And so they have been talking for a while, and he invites her to come to his mansion to help draft his life story. Interesting. Already with it. So we've just met Diana, who is his second wife, because in 1999, his wife and his son vanished. Not together, in different locations, just vanished. And so people are like, did he do it? They never were found again. What is this? And so apparently our main character is attempting to weave together the strands of Sebastian's life and becomes obsessed. I love an obsession plotline of, like, the main character is obsessed with trying to figure something out. Not someone's obsessed with someone, but, like, figuring out the plot obsession. I love that. And then apparently we have Madeline entering the scene, who is the author's, Sebastian's, protective daughter, but begins to question what he might actually know about the night that, I guess, her mother and brother disappeared, his wife and son. And then a corpse appears in the family's koi pond. We all have one of those, don't we? Both women are shocked to find that the past isn't gone. It's just waiting. So that is interesting. I do like this so far. I like how short the chapters are. That's always going to get me. I can't even tell a fib. However, here's what I'm thinking. Y'all are on my Kindle Scribe right now, so that it has a nice little balanced thing to sit on so that it doesn't fall. But I am thinking that I would like to read both of these, actually, this week. And I think I could do that. However, I'm literally going to use a book as a bookmark, okay? I need to read this Read It or Unhaul It book stat, because the video just got approval for going live on Sunday, and I didn't realize this Sunday would work. So now we got to make it work. So here we go. I'm going to get into that. I think I'm going to try to read my 200 pages of that, and then anything else is fun. Anything else is fair game. Maybe we'll just get 100 pages. I don't know. I don't want to, like, rush myself or force myself or, like, stress myself out with it. I want it to be a good time. I want to enjoy the books, but I do have to get a little bit on top of things. So I'm going to go do that. And I have my best boy here to help me with all the reading. Oh. Is there a ginger? I heard her. Hello. We are, okay, not doing what I want to do. I am about to shower because I want to do my skincare and change out of my pajamas into other pajamas because we had a successful rot day. Y'all, I don't know about you. So I just got in this. My little sister texted it to me. Shout out. This is the one that she uses, and I am gonna try it out because her skin is fabulous, and I would like my skin to be fabulous. So I love this packaging. This is like, I was gonna say it's giving expensive. It should be. Oh, it's an expensive product. So I'm going to use this tonight after I shower, and we will see how that goes. Do I know how things work? No. This is the problem with buying fancy things. Oh God. I'm going to just rip this off. It twists, by the way. I kind of like that. What does it smell like? Does it smell like money? It smells like $100. And then I'll use, I'm saying that as I bring out. Listen, I will try something, and if it works, unfortunately, I will love it and I will use it. But I need to, no, I washed my hair last night. What are y'all talking about? I just need to braid it after this shower. That's the thing. But then after that, we're going to get back to reading. I need to do quite a bit more reading because I was really just hanging out. And I did read the beginning of 3 books, all of which I'm into. So we have a good chunk. I think I know what our TBR for the week is going to be, which is exciting. But I need to like actually read them now. Hi, we have the nice camera, which means we have me to rely on for. Look at this. Look at me watching 2 YouTube videos at once. That's crazy. I'm not actually watching them at the same time. I literally started, I've been watching Gavin's, and then I decided I wanted to watch Chandler's because it just got uploaded for Vlogust, and I was like, bestie boo, where are you? And I found her. She's posting, so. Oh, PETA. I don't even watch that show. I don't know why I say that reference all the time. Anyways, I think I should shut up for today. I think Wednesdays we shut up. Maybe that's the new thing, especially because I already have like over an hour of footage going on for this vlog. She has gained weight. I don't know. I think it's the Silencia shots, but she is all about this beef. Let me tell you, okay? And she's gotten a little chunkier. We love that. We love that. Right, Bean? She's like, I would really rather we didn't talk about my... Yeah, I know. Sorry. So, anyways. Girl. Anyways, I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I am nervous. I am anxious. What did I spend the morning doing? Figuring out the layout for my book journal. So what I'm gonna do is on this video, not on this video, but on the channel, on the weekly vlog, whenever all the stickers arrive and my motivation to sit down and do it. Actually, my motivation to sit down and do it's high because fall's here, guys. Shut up, I don't care. Like, fall's here, I'm here. Mentally, I'm back. I am like Annabeth. Y'all know how she hibernates in the winter, comes back out, and she's like, ooh, 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 give me the lettuce. That's me, but in the fall. I hate when Jake is behind me making weird noises because I just expect him to be getting into something he has no business being in to begin with. But he also knows if I'm at the coffee corner, he tends to get a treat. Come here, Jake. Goodbye. So I have been organizing that journal, and I am going to do a flip through in one of these vlogs to just show y'all the journal, but I'm gonna do a setting it up, chatty. You know, it would be kind of cool if I could do a live stream, but I think that would overwhelm me, to be honest. Like, I want to make sure journaling stays like a chill, fun thing, and I don't mind filming it sometimes, But I know when I make it like a chore, like another thing on the checklist to do, and I don't do it when I feel like doing it, it doesn't go well. So I have spent the morning looking like this. Interesting. I have organized like all of the, oh shoot, I tried to print something with the thing closed. No wonder it was yelling at me. I was like, girl, quit being mean. Turns out it was me being mean. Oops. Anyone have a recommendation for a printer? I mean, I'm fixing to just go to the library and print these out. Like, I really don't care to have another printer, but I want a printer in the house because I sometimes want to do book journaling pages. And when that mood strikes, like, I gotta act on it. Also, it's usually when I'm feeling like, so it's really helpful. But anyways, organized all the little thingy things. I have mapped out in the journal with a pencil where I want things to go. I'm just waiting on the stickers to get here. The sticker shop owner very kindly sent me some, so I will show y'all for sure. When it gets here, it should be here this week. And then I will film setting it up for Patreon. I'll flip it through for y'all. And I think I'm just gonna set up through July. Because what I'm doing is like I have my annual spreads and then I'm doing all the months together. And then I'm gonna do any book journaling I wanna do and then have like an end of year spread and then the next year. Cause I'm not gonna use the whole journal in a year. I'm just not. I don't journal that much. I don't want to have to force myself to journal that much because that's what's always run into the past. I don't feel like doing it, so then I don't do it. I wanna keep this a book journal, not a life journal. So it's gonna be my 2024-2025 journal. I'm very excited about it. But I just keeping it low fresh, okay? And I think the stickers and printing out the covers is gonna be good and help with the like less intimidation for me because I love to journal and doodle the covers. I think they're cute, but they are a lot of work and I want them to look as good as I can make them, which is never as good as the actual cover looks. But it's got like some character to it, I guess you could say. But anyways, I'm gonna heat up my Thai food and I'm gonna eat that because this Thai place that we order from has the biggest serving size, so it's basically meal prepping. That's what I call leftovers. So I'm gonna have that for lunch and then I am going to focus on reading The Crimson Moth. I was going to try to be like super productive and keep my mind off my doctor's appointment tomorrow, but honestly, it's not even a bad doctor's appointment. It is a annual. So I have many of those because I am working with what I've got. And when I tell you she needs a tune-up damn near every month. But I am going to try to disengage from anticipatory anxiety. And I'm gonna read and I'm gonna do all my fun things and I'm not going to suppress or ignore the anxiety because like, yes, something could go wrong health-wise. Girl, spoiler alert, your whole health has gone wrong. So I don't know what you're worried about, but there always could be more. Duh, it's health, of course. But sometimes I need to just like shut up in my mind. And I'm going to do what I think, works the best in these cases sometimes. And I just am like, yeah, girl. Remember, if you're new, I named my hot thoughts, my sticky thoughts, my blah, 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 blah thoughts, Dolores. Because that's a goofy name for thoughts, please. So Dolores is a nosy witch who just all the time is looking in your window like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, Dolores. That's Dolores. So I have named Dolores. Dolores can go sit in her seat in the corner because I have things to do. I have a book that I'm loving. I just got the arc of the sequel. I don't even know. But God was looking out because I looked at my email because I was trying to find the publisher's email and then boom, would you have it? I was pre-approved on NetGalley. My NetGalley score is so low, I won't even tell you what it is. And yet, I was like, wow. So we are going to have a it's like, I'm not even gonna call it a rot day, because it's really just a lazy day, but it's a lazy, productive day. Because I always think, oh, I'm so lazy, just reading in bed. Babe, I hate to tell you this, but if you don't read the books, you can't do a reading vlog. So technically, that is part of the workload. And it is. And I need to get a grip. Because, what do you mean anxiety is crazy. Genuinely, the person that I saw describing it is like fighting the molecules and the air particles. That is what it is. Because who am I tussling with? Not even an actual thing. Not even, honestly, a minuscule option. Bruh. Shut up. Let's have tofu. That makes everything better. I didn't know there were so many tofu haters in the world. I'm convinced if you don't like tofu, you just haven't had it cooked right. Because tofu's great. Like, what? Hello, you guys. I have done the dishes. They are currently running. You can hear it. I did a 30-minute strength training. Y'all, we need to talk. First of all, I can't see a thing. I do want that to be very clear. So hopefully you can see me. I guess we'll do this while I am doing my skincare. One second. I need to switch over this bracelet so badly. It keeps getting up under my Apple Watch and it's pissing me off. Would it be cute over here with this one? Am I gonna have a little bracelet stack? Am I that girl? Yes, I do believe I am. Oh, I can't get it on. Cool. Anyways, we're gonna go in with the Hyaluronic Serum B5 V8. Why did I do head on apply directly to the forehead when I said V8? I don't know. All the infomercials are coming up. Anywho, ew. I was talking to my friend Chandler Ainsley. You know her, you love her. If you don't, get it together. I don't know what to tell you. All the people love Chandler. Okay? That's what we do here. So figure it out. She has been on like a health, fitness, weight loss, all kinds of things journey on her vlog channel. I will link her vlog channel down below. It makes me want to start a vlog channel. And then I think, Olivia, what else do you do? This is the vlog channel. It just doesn't say Olivia Vlogs. That's the only difference. But if you want to feel like you have your life together simply by watching a person, Chandler. Yeah, absolutely. And you can have all the cute workout sets and feel like you're empowered to be doing everything you want to do. Couldn't tell you a better person for it. Then we're gonna go in with this expensivest moisturizing serum. Unfortunately, it's really good. And it is one of the reasons that my face has gotten better. Actually, I don't have any dry spots anymore. So now we're just dealing with like the oil. Oh, cool. But hey, I'd rather be oily than wrinkly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. So I was talking to her and I just got really like also inspired, to be honest. Like, I've been wanting to do something, but I have never done anything with weights because I've just been like, I'm a cardio girl. For no reason other than that's just all like I've ever done and all I've ever known about and all anyone I feel like in my life has ever done and known about, other than like maybe yoga. So I was always on the treadmill doing my little hamster wheel times. But let me tell you what turned off the brain, because I genuinely was like, oh God, I'm going to meet God. Weightlifting. And you know what's pitiful? Whew. Well, this is gonna be the most seriously unserious and realistic version of a weight loss fitness journey. I decided halfway through, I don't care if I lose weight. I want to be strong. Even though I was huffing. The Apple Watch was puffing. I was like, I want to be strong. I want to be like, I'm training to be a Valkyrie. I want to be strong, okay? That is my goal, is to be strong. So now my goals are the water intake. Oh, y'all, we broke out the 64-ounce Stanley, okay? Big boy is back. Can't believe we named him that, but Big Boy is back because I am absolutely pitiful with drinking water, and that sucker is 64 ounces. So if I drink one of those a day and then half of it, we're sitting good. I remember a year ago, I was literally drinking 2 of those a day. Who was she? Where'd she go? She's gone so far away from me. But she's coming back. I don't care. So that's my goal, is that. And then also protein intake. I need to up it. So I'm doing that. I'm a macro girl. I literally... My brain kind of turns off when people talk about those things because I'm like, what are we talking about? But Chandler explained it. I'm not going to go into detail. I don't think anyone cares what I have to say about that kind of stuff because I am not very knowledgeable. And unlike a lot of people on the internet, I will not feign to be. Because, what? So anyways, the reason I'm letting y'all know is because I talked about it earlier in the year of like wanting to talk about fitness on my channel and all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to state, I'm still not going to talk about weight loss. I'm not going to say like how much I've lost, what I'm doing, like, I'll talk about what I'm doing, but I'm not going past this clip referencing losing weight. So nothing will change if that is like a sensitive topic for you. I'm not going to breach it. We're not going to talk about that like that way. I'm literally going to talk about it in the sense of like making meals. First of all, I really want to get into enjoying cooking. And I hate making dinner, but I love to make lunch. So I'm going to be a lunch making girly. And I may meal prep for the first couple times just because it'll be easier and I know that. But I want to be able to meal prep with y'all. So I'll be talking about protein and stuff, but maybe not even because it'll just be in the B-roll and whatever. Unless y'all want me to talk about the recipes, then I can do that. But it's not gonna be any different than essentially me talking about closing my rings when a workout has beat my butt. And then also like how, honestly, I'm gonna talk about like I talk about the freaking oat milk. Like, so it's just gonna be a thing. But I did want to be clear with it because I don't want anyone to think that I'm gonna like start talking about like, this is not a weight loss journey. I'll be honest, for my health and whatnot, I understand I need to lose weight. And so hopefully that is a side effect of everything. But the goal is to be stronger than Thor. Wouldn't that be so cool? I just think being strong is fun. Like, that's what I want to do. And yeah, I'm excited. I am about to sit down and do my reading. I have not read it all today because I was feeling real sad and pitiful for myself. But let me tell you about this is why I wanted to say the disclosure, the disclaimer. Like, we're not going to get into weight loss girly territory. Like, we're just not, because that's not even really my main goal with it. My main goal is how I feel right now, which is freaking fantastic. I was feeling a little pitiful. I was feeling a little down. I was feeling a little, but not that bad, but just not great, you know, kind of like, And I went and I did this 30-minute thing. I did a 10-minute warm-up one and then a 20-minute one that kicked my butt. There were some things I couldn't do, but I did every squat thing. It's all with weights. And my partner was like, those are dumbbells. And I'm like, it feels very unserious to call 5-pound weight dumbbells. Gotta be honest with you. But okay, we'll call them that. Okay, girl, we'll call them that. But I did that. And let me tell you, I bent down to like just normal bend down to go scoop Ginger's litter afterwards because I'm like, hey, I'm about to get in the shower. Let me do this real quick before I go in there because then I'll get all clean or whatever. And my little leg went, it like wouldn't to give out. And I'm like, hey, Lefty, what are you doing? You're part of this. I need you to stand. So tells me I did something. And I do love the feeling of being sore. I'm not gonna lie. The feeling of like your muscles feeling like, oh, I did something with those. I do love that feeling. But my hamster wheel days, I don't know, maybe they're numbered. I would love to get back out into the world and walk. I think that would be way better for me, but I may not be the treadmill girl that I thought I was. The walking pad is staying because when I'm doing like, I don't know, when I'm doing editing and stuff and it's very stationary, I like to have that option. But the weightlifting girls might know something. They might know something, and I hate to say it, but I love to do it, okay? Yes. But I'm going to get to reading. It's 5 p.m. I just got a voice message. Yes! But yeah, I just am gonna go read my 200 pages. I'm obsessed with this book, y'all. I just was feeling down and pitiful, and now I feel great. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're not lying about exercise making you feel good. Who would have thought? Anyways. He really looked. Jake, get that toy. Okay, bye. Are you ready for the biggest launch of all time? Thank you, Jake, creating the calming ambiance we need. I have 42 minutes left in this book, so we're gonna finish it before I go to the doctor. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. I just got done at the doctor's office, and I am not feeling great. I'm feeling good because I think that we're gonna get some answers to some issues I've been having. And if we do, I will talk about it because that's what we do here. Oh my god, live reaction to being diagnosed. But I did have to get my blood drawn, and I didn't drink enough water before I headed up here because I was nervous. So it had to come out of my hand. Battle scars. Hate that for me. So now I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. I have my water bottle, don't you worry. I'm gonna drink my protein shake on the way there, and I'm going to just get a little coffee, and I will do some work. I'm gonna hopefully read there. I didn't get to finish my book for the read or unhaul it this morning like I wanted because I started to feel anxious, because I always do that before doctor's appointments, no matter how much of a frequent flyer I am, still do it. So I'm gonna go there. I'm actually gonna get on a work date with Mel. I'm super excited. And I'm gonna finish that book. I'm gonna edit the read it or unhaul it video, save for the clip of me finishing that book. So I'll have to do that at home. And then I'm gonna read more of this book. I also brought the thriller just in case I'm interested in that. But I'm really feeling this. Like, I've really figured out I don't love a romance unless the romance is spooky, it is somehow magical, it is historical, or there's a mystery. Put all of it together, shut up. That's why I love Veronica Speedwell so much. But anyways, let's go drive there, zoom zoom, in my vroom vroom, and we're not gonna sit here and act like it's the end of the day, because it's not. But does anyone else just like not have a great day when they go to the doctor? That's me. But I'm choosing to not let that be today. Okay? My doctor also, like, y'all, listen, if you're here, I assume you go to the doctor. If not more than the average person, at least the norm. It is so hard to get a doctor that is like chill and cool and makes you feel like heard and acts like a person that you can talk to and also listens to you. But this doctor I have right now, if we ever move out of state, which we are, I just don't know when, I'm flying back down. Like, I'm gonna make my rounds between my neuro, this one. I'm not interested in finding a new one. Like, I have found my fave. And I'll be here until she retires. Pretty much. But now let's go get coffee and drink our protein. Which one do I have? I think I just have my horchata one. Yeah. Cinnamon horchata. This is my favorite one that I really like. I was gonna say, she told me, while I am awaiting the test results, to go ahead and start attempting not low carb. I don't do keto. Not gonna. But lower carb, higher protein diet. So I guess that's good because this has 13 grams of carbs, but 18 of protein. So, and we'll definitely be going on a walk today. I might do upper body lifting, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do another full body. My legs are like giving jello. Hello, done at the coffee shop. We are now at my favorite place, Central Market, and my hair looks crazy, but that's fine. I'm gonna go in and grab groceries because I found a stuffed pepper recipe that is vegetarian, high protein, not too many carbs, and I'm going to essentially meal prep for the next 4 days because I personally love to eat the same thing over and over again. So I guess that's lucky, because I'm also lazy, so meal prepping is kind of the way to go, but this is going to be our first adventure, because I don't really cook. Y'all know that, so let's see what we get into. Anything you want to say to the people? Oh. No? Okay. Hi, y'all. I got some things to say to you. So I got home and I did not do the meal prep because I realized, where did I plan to put the prepped meal? I don't know. So instead, I hopped on a friend FaceTime call, and it was very helpful and very kind and very sweet. And it made me feel a lot better about a lot of things. And I just love my friends. And then I decided to chill out. And I finished my book for the Read It, Earn a Haul It video. So that is done. Great, great, great. Let's see the calculator where I'm at with that. Ma'am. Actually, we're going to have to go into the book, because I don't know where. I think I put the physical copy already on my finished books shelf, which, sure. Okay. I don't know where I stopped reading last night. It was pretty close to the end, I think. We'll just say 380. I think it was 380. No, it wasn't, because that's where I just was reading. What year is it? I don't know. For some reason in here it said 307. I don't know why. Girl, I don't know. I don't know how many pages I read for today, so maybe today's a flop. That's okay, that's fine. Today was a rough day. Okay, so I think that I'm just gonna choose peace with that one. But now, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this book, and I'm excited about it. I read the first chapter earlier in the week, but I'm really feeling this kind of vibe, a little historical, romantical moment. Sounds good to me. Usually, almost always. And then I guess I'll have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna read on here. I really don't know. What's the TBR looking like? Open and free. Not gonna lie, part of me is like, should I just jump into the sequel of the book I just finished? I might let my little eyes wander the internet. I'm gonna watch some reading vlogs, I think is what I'm gonna do before I make a decision on what I'm gonna read next on the old Kindle. But that is probably gonna be it for me for tonight, because it is 9:30 now and I am getting very sleepy. So, with that being said, I almost went to go end this video. It's not over. It's only Thursday. But this week feels like a year. Okay. There you go. Good morning, you guys. I have my water in my hand first and foremost. I'm trying to get into the habit of drinking water before I even think about coffee, so I haven't had any coffee yet, so pray for you. You're gonna get me uncaffeinated, which really just means that I'm not gonna be able to stay on topic, but when do I? Up top. I got a couple comments, actually, on this shirt. It's from jimmorris.com, and he draws a bunch of this stuff. These designs, and you can get it printed on different things, and this is actually really good print quality. But we're gonna head to Target, you guys. I'm very excited about it. I have decided that sharing a hamper is just not part of my journey in this lifetime. Maybe in the next one when I level up we can get there, but for now, no, we cannot. So I want to get a hamper so that I can get on top of washing my laundry. Because also, if I'm going to be working out every day, I've decided I want the cute workout clothes and the sets, but I swear to God, they always get put some, like, and then they pill because I try to wash them like normal clothes and that doesn't work. So we're going to have like a hamper where those clothes go, and then we're going to have one where the normal clothes go, and I'm just going to really try to be on top of my laundry. Plus, my underwear, the workout stuff, bras, all of that needs to be washed the same way, but then my jeans and shirts don't really, so they're more of like a free-loving kind of, they can just be washed however they want, they don't care. So I think that will help keep it on top of things, and then also, I think it'll make it less daunting, because it's like, this load all goes into these drawers. This load all gets hung up here. Like, I just think it'll be good. Plus, it's enough, truly. Y'all may giggle, but it's enough that it is their own loads, truly. Especially between the two of us. But definitely for workout clothes, because that's what I like wearing for the most part. And so, I just got some links for some stuff. So I am going to order some new styles, and we're going to try them out together, okay? Because I like those, I think she called them an Align top dupe thing. But I like that look of, it's like a little square tank almost. But it is like a full shirt. And I don't like I like it to go up to my chest, because I don't know, I just do. I like it like to be a normal shirt for me, but without the sleeves, because I'm getting sweaty. So anyways, excited for new work uniforms to come in. Slay. Speaking of work uniforms, I got 2 pairs of pants from Halara to wear for my job. I'm very excited. They look really cute. But another person, man, I just like easily influenced Olivia over here. Sorry. I am vegetarian, but I do eat eggs and dairy. I try not to drink milk because it freaks me out. The concept's odd. And tender is the flesh did a number on me. I already felt that way before reading that book. And then that book genuinely solidified, like, the way I view it in my head. I'm like, yeah, no, that is how that is. And I will get there dairy-free. I will. I plan to. I'm trying to. But right now I'm not, because just with what could potentially be going on right now, diagnosis-wise, all these kind of health things, that would be very overwhelming for me to do right now. And I'm really trying to look at things like, I have my whole life to do these things. I don't have to make every change in one day. And I want them to be sustainable changes. So that just wouldn't be for me. But just know, this protein shake that my friend sent me, it is 42 grams of protein. And I was reading most of the ingredients, and none of them raised a red flag for me personally. And then, of course, I did my little Google schmoogle, and there weren't a lot of bad things. I mean, there were some complaints, but it's like, that's gonna be in every food, because that's just where we're at. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay, let's go to Target and try it. So I am going in for a hamper and for these protein shakes. We're gonna go to the big Target that is a little bit away from us. It's one that has an Ulta in it, so I do think that is a little bit of a slay. And then there's a Sprouts up there, so maybe we'll go there because I need to get my vitamins. And I ordered magnesium from Amazon, but I returned it because it was weird. I don't know. I get weirded out when the pills look different. I also am weird about ordering them online. I'm not gonna lie. What do I think's gonna happen? Well, I mean, I could tell you what I think's gonna happen. Y'all heard of the Tylenol murders? That's what I think's gonna happen. But it wasn't. Well, it could have been dabbled with, because in those, it didn't look dabbled with either, because it was someone in the system. So yeah, I don't know. I'm paranoid. I could still get that from Sprouts, but I actually could get it from Target. I think the brand that I get, I do believe is there. I just love Sprouts. I kind of just want a reason to go to Sprouts. I don't really need one because we're planning to go on a grocery date, and there's a farmer's market. So tomorrow we're going to go see Trap. So I'm sure I'm going to have a rant review for you guys, so that'll be fun. But we're going to go see Trap and go to brunch with my mother and my brother. And there's the farmer's market is right next to the place that we're going to brunch. So that is exciting for me, and we might go. I think we're definitely going to go because we need more honey. We're out of it and we get it from there. But then also they have a bunch of like fresh fruit and stuff. So that would be cool. And then what else? Oh, my reading for last night, y'all. I decided yesterday was rough. Like, I'm not going to lie. Yesterday was not like the best time of my life. Like, I was not living, laughing, and loving. I hate when these lights do this. But I was just like, you know what? Read what you feel like reading. And it wasn't much, I'll be honest. I did not hit my 200 pages. And I'm not really, I don't care. I finished a book and I finished a video. So to me, I'm like, that is a win. A win is a win. A win is a win. So that was a win. And I love that for me. But today we will do some more reading because I feel much better today. I feel less overwhelmed, and I think that is good. I think that this challenge would have been perfectly fine because I tend to read an average of 200 pages a day anyways. It was just the fact that just health stuff will throw me for a loop. I can cope with it much better than I used to, but like normally it would have taken me a month to deal with it. The fact that I'm getting down to like 2 days tops, that's really good, and I'm gonna acknowledge that. But sidebar, these are the meal prep containers I got from Amazon actually, and I am excited to use them. There's 10. I got glass ones because my partner is correct, and we're trying not to use as much plastic, like to store food and whatnot, but I mean in general. So if I do go to Sprouts, maybe I'll get some produce, because they don't have the plastic bags, I don't think. We don't have to use those. Anyways, I'm going to see what I'm going to do for breakfast, I think, and then we will head out, and I'll see you at Target.
There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind.
Hello, you guys, here with a good angle. I'm literally going to cover my chin because that is such a bad angle, but there are people in the car next to me, so I don't want to hold you up. I had a good one. Obviously done with Target. We are going to go into the library really quick because I have a couple of holds that came in, and they're all books that I'm interested in, and I need a tiny bit of a break from fantasy so that I can miss it and then come back to it. So let's go grab those, and then we'll head home, and we're going to do a little grocery haul because I need to make all of this fun for me or I'm not going to keep up with it. So, yeah.
So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant.
Hello, we are home. I'm gonna do a quick, wow, the hair. She looks good. I'm gonna do a quick little grocery haul for you guys, and also, more importantly, probably, to many of you, a book haul. So, I got 3 books. This one was recommended in the comments. It's called Sky's End. I can't remember what you compared it to, but it was something that caught my eye, so I got it. Then I got The Blondies first. This author wrote Their Vicious Games. If you like, what is that? Ready or Not, and like campy horror, pick it up. Go pick it up. This one I assume will be similar. And then I also grabbed Heads Will Roll because when I still was on Instagram, I saw one of the horror girlies, like one of the... Actually, I think she's the only horror girly I follow. She really enjoyed. So, picked it up. But now, let us speed run Target. So I got 2 of the Mighty Patches just to replenish. I grabbed more of the Liquid IV Firecracker because I actually really do like it. It's grown on me. I picked up some avocado cooking spray because I don't want to use oil every time, and yeah. I grabbed this little scrubber dubber, and I am excited to use it. I just got some vitamins. Some vitamins, some vitamins. How exciting for me. Get out of here. What's truly exciting is I'm a spinach girly now. So I got some baby spinach. Oh, woo-woo. I also got some Greek yogurt and vanilla. I'm going to have this today for breakfast. So I'm going to make some eggs with spinach, some tomatoes, and then that. And then I replenished on the cherry tomatoes because I wasn't sure what we had here. Turns out we were fine. But I'll just use one of the packs to make my thing. And then I'm going to drink one of these this morning, I think. And it's just these 2 little drinks. It really is kind of crazy that it's 26 grams of protein for 170 calories. Like, wow. And the carbs are only 6. Wow. Other than that, if you're wondering, I did get a laundry basket. And it is the perfect color. So, love that. I hate to carry a pile of laundry back and forth, which is why I don't do it. So now I will be doing my laundry regularly. Like, oh, how exciting. But I need to go plug y'all in. I am going to do sprints at 11:30. I scheduled them over on Patreon. So we're going to do those then. And yeah, exciting times all around. I think that I'm going to edit this a little bit just to see where we're at with, this is long. We're in a long vlog. I'm obviously not a Chef Boyardee, but I do 2 eggs with spinach and what are those little tomatoes? You know what I'm talking about. Those little tomatoes. And then Greek yogurt, vanilla. This is a combo. This is like, I love breakfast. Look at all these files being moved over to this little guy. Okay, so I really hadn't planned on it, but I am moving all these over, and I was like, well, I should listen to something while I'm doing this. So I ended up buying, where did it go? Come on. I bought The Hero of Ages audiobook for only $3 on Amazon. I was like, what the heck? My library doesn't have it for another month, and I'm kind of in the mood to start it. I don't really want to listen to it. Now that I'm so far in the series, I can listen to it purely on audio, but I don't really feel like holding that book. There are other books I'd rather read with my eyeballs, so that one we're doing. Yay! What I need to do today is plan out a bunch of things. The sprints are starting in like 10 minutes. And I plan to be very productive on them. Actually, let me make sure this camera has time to like regulate because she gets a little overwhelmed. I'm actually going to go make a matcha really quick. We are going to, until next Friday, I think, see how a plain matcha will be instead of coffee. I just thought about it today and I was like, that might be interesting to try out. Why not? Who's going to stop me? No one. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me take these out really quick so that I can let them charge before we go. But I just figured, why not? Why not attempt it? See if it helps with the old anxiety. I'll still be making coffee. So, if you're a coffee B-roll girl, don't worry. It'll still be there. But I won't drink it. It'll be for my partner. But yeah, breakfast was a success. It was very good. And I think I need a hobby. And I think I might make cooking my hobby. Because it's kind of a vibe. I prefer baking, but I'll cook. Why not? Why not try it out? I am going to be I've decided that I want to go on a break for the last week of August and the first week of September. So guess who's about to be doing the reading for that. There will still be weekly vlogs going up. I just have to film a bunch I really just have to film 2 things ahead of time. So, yeah. But there still will be ones going up. They just won't be as long because that would be crazy town. And also, I do think I need to chill out on the length sometimes. So, like, everyone is just not going to be this long, you guys. Like, I know that I get a lot of comments about how much you like it to be long, and I get it. I really do. But it is a combination of the editing, but also, like, to do it this long, I can't miss a day of updating. And sometimes I want to miss a day of updating. Just because I'm like, oh, I don't feel like it. Ugh, not in the mood. So, yeah, that is... doesn't really matter, but just to let you know. Now, let's turn the machine on and make our mietcha. Our mietcha. Hello, guys. Workday is done. I edited and uploaded for early access the Read It or Unhaul It episode 1. Hello, focus, please. Thank you. And I'm excited for you guys to watch it. Hopefully you enjoy it. I think I'm gonna go shower because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but my brain is a little foggier than usual, which is great because it's already typically pretty foggy. Part of the life. I am trying to stop drinking coffee and only drink matcha as my little like morning thing and see how that affects everything, and also drink water first. So like drink water with breakfast, and then the matcha is like the little treat that I can have. Oh my god. Why did all of that hair come out? That looks so goofy. Matcha is like the little treat that I can have in the morning as I am reading or something like that. So we will see how that all works out. Currently I have a headache, and I am fairly certain it is from, I mean, probably being cold and not regulating my body's temperature and not having coffee. I also had the matcha later in the day, which I have noticed if I don't have coffee or caffeine or whatever until late into the day, it's almost like I didn't have it, which is interesting. My body's just gonna need to get used to that, okay? Because, like, this is a new thing. There's a new sheriff in town. I did want to say, so one of the vlogs I'm toying with of filming right now is a fantasy romance. I've read several so far for that one. By several, do I really mean 2? I think I do. And Preston, if you're watching, over on Patreon, during sprints, he was reading Iron Flame, and I have a mighty need to reread Fourth Wing and read Iron Flame, because I just feel like I'm in a state that it would be better, and we're not gonna get into it. I also need to read this that I got from it's Dell Romance, but Delacorte Press. I need to read this. So, do I start it? I don't know. Do I take a little break from so much fantasy all at once? Probably not. I really like it. But this is calling my name, I'm not gonna lie. I did read 2 chapters of Hero of Ages via audio when I was doing things, and it's good. It was a strong start, fast start, but I am not really in the mood for that. My brain is hurting, so I'm also tired because I'm also not napping, but that's because tomorrow morning we're going to brunch at like 8 a.m., which I am excited to do, and I think it sounds early now, but honestly, I haven't been sleeping past 7:30 for a while, so that means I have to go to bed early tonight. But I am going to go there with my family, and then we're going to see a movie at 9:35. We're going to see Trap. And I know I mentioned that, but I don't think I mentioned that we're seeing it at 9:35. There's something about seeing horror movies in the summertime and early in the morning that is just funny to me, and I kind of like it. Don't know what it is. But anyways, I am going to... Oh my gosh, I'm cold. I am going to see what we're going to do about dinner. And I will TTYL, besties. I am also, while I wait to see about dinner, my goal is going to be to read some of my little book actually read and not just keep editing and stuff and finish off this water. So I have already had 40 ounces today, but usually we would be at 80 by now. So I'm behind, but that is not a failure. It is just, I'm moving slowly. I'm moving so slowly right now. Hello, I have showered. Oh my God, the skincare is on. I know a lot of people are like, I have to do everything ever before I shower, but I like to cook after I shower apparently. I don't know why, I just do. So, we've got the Snoopy pajamas on. We're being very serious, okay? I was gonna go hang out in bed before my partner got home, but then I realized I will literally fall asleep. Like an object in motion will stay in motion if it stays awake and up. So what am I making? I am making my own Chipotle bowl, essentially. We're getting some rice. I have some black beans. I'm gonna cut up an avocado. And I've got some fake chicken that I am obsessed with. It's Abbott's brand. So good. It's so good. So let's get everything together. Just the biggest knife. Honestly, I might use both halves of this because we're going to brunch tomorrow, so I won't use it in the morning like I thought. Look at this girl. Every time I put the camera on her, she just starts rubbing her chin on this dishwasher. Why are you Ginger? So my sous chef, Jesus, has informed me. He's not no, not Jesus. I mean, I'm praying for him. I wish he would enter the chat. But I messed up because I took this out without taking out the pit. Because I thought, oh, that'll be hard. I'll do that later. Girl, I have to just cut around this thing now. I know one of y'all is like, no, Liv, I know a way. Well, it's only me now, and I don't know a way. So this is what we're up to. Please ignore Jake eating. Dang, this knife is sharp. Cool, but also, whoa. So the rice is officially cooking, and the beans and the fake chicken are in place. So now it's just this little guy. My mortal enemy. Okay, now I'm having a standoff with all these spices. I don't use them. I don't make things, so I don't know. But I'm gonna just think I've seen my partner do. Where's the cumin? Okay, get a little bit of that. Okay, what else looks good? You could put in a tiny bit of that. All right, sure. Mel, if you're watching, please don't publicly shame me. Just text me about how bad this is, because I know I don't know how to season. Okay, there's more I can add, but I am quite happy with my first. This is my first attempt. It's beautiful. Oh, wow. Look how handsome you are. Post-dinner hangout. All right, so we are gonna get in some good old-fashioned reading now. I'm gonna sit down with this book. I don't know why the camera is so choosy with what it focuses on. I think it's because it's so shiny, but we're gonna get to reading some of this. I have a Spotify playlist going. Perfect vibes for the reading, so let us do. Good morning, my little love muffins. Jake is whining in the other room because can you look at how much better this curl is over here compared to here? I am letting it sit for a little bit so that I can then brush it out later, but oh my god. We are about to go to brunch. My mother is picking us up and I am very excited about it. Last night, I'm gonna be real, guys, did not read. We're gonna have to do this challenge again because I need it on a time where I'm not as distracted by something. So that would be good. I think next week and the week after is gonna begin the great filming and reading week. I was telling my patrons this, that like I'm gonna be doing sprints pretty much every day that I'm able to. So Thursday, I'm gonna do some at 10 a.m. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna do another round at 10 a.m. as well. Well, that went backwards in time, but whatever. And then just go up until my Pilates with my mother. But essentially, between the two, like the break at the end of the month, and then I'm starting, you know, subbing for a long-term position, I'm gonna have to, you know, get it together, get filming done ahead of time, which is fine. I enjoy doing it. I just gotta like, but I don't have any distracting things right now. All is this, so you know, with my luck, my doctor will be like, hey, you need to come in. We're just gonna talk in person, which is gonna mean that I'm getting diagnosed, because like literally been here, done this. I will say turnaround time is better for me mentally to deal with it, but the vibes, it never gets less overwhelming. I'll be honest with you. I'm still whelmed. I'm gonna go in with my Kevin Murphy. Ooh, can you see it? Okay. But today I'm gonna dedicate to reading. The two things I need to do today is plan out meals for the week and then read. That's what we're doing. I would love if y'all have any recommendations for vegetarian meals that are high protein, but not crazy high carbs, because that's a problem I gotta deal with. You thought you'd get away. I will say also I read more of the ornithologist bookie book, and it's a vibe. It is a vibe. I did not realize that this is an author that I actually own a few books from, because what I will say is it's a very specific kind of writing style. So I think if you don't enjoy it, like you won't enjoy it kind of thing. Like it's very, I don't know how to describe it. For some reason it comes across as very British, which I deeply enjoy, but it's like the main focus is to be like funny and witty, and the narrative is funny and witty, and I like that a lot. But it's in a very like kind of way, you know what I mean? But it's smart though. It's, yeah, that is my assessment. I will see y'all after I see this movie that I am sure is going to be Oscar worthy. Personally. Of course. Did you know that it's M. Night Shyamalan's daughter who plays the pop star? And she wrote, an album to debut in this movie. And you know what? The Watchers was awful. That Nepo kind of flopped, but how much did Dad put into it? That's the real question, because it felt very him. And then, I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. Like, I do. I think I think it's cute. He's like, hey girls, let me help you out. Why not? Why not? But we'll see. Maybe there is a why not. Maybe they shouldn't.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair.
Hello, you guys. We are clearly home now. I just went and washed my face because I had the serum on there and then also my sunscreen. I am using the tinted Elta MD sunscreen, and I do like the tinted one. It takes a second for it to get on your skin and I feel like settle, but that also is probably because I am so pale that it needs a moment, and I get that. But I really like it, so yay. And then also one of the books that I ordered on Pango got here today, so I wanted to show you. Yes. It's the Illumicrate edition of Empire of the Damned. I decided I did indeed need this for my shelves, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful book, and I want to read it soon. I'm in the mood for like just a, listen, I love a dude bro fantasy. I really do. This one, for whatever reason, gives me campy dude bro. Because it's just like, are we being serious, Jay? And I love it. I wouldn't change a thing. So I have that. And then I did not like reading this book on like the physical book. So I downloaded this one and I am like on chapter 4, enjoying it as well. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take my little nap right now, and then we will wake up and chill out and read. And I think that'll be the day. We'll talk about the movie later. Processing thoughts. It was awful, but it was great. So, do with that what you will. It was really bad. Like, really bad. But the very last scene, not the end credit scene. The end credit scene was also good, but the very last scene was good. It made me giggle. And it did to him as well. But, yeah. Well. Look who's back. It is voiceover me. And look at me, just so happy, just going along, walking along. What was I doing right there? Just the worst angles. You really would think that editing this week after week, I would realize, like, hey, you could do better angles. I don't. I won't. It's fine. I think I'm even recording this voiceover incorrectly, but whatever. This book, let me tell you, it was a time and a half. Let's try and up this volume. Okay, is that working? No? Perfect. I absolutely love that personally. Anyways, maybe I need to get closer. Is that helping? Oh, also no. Okay, super. I actually don't have a lot to say because I cannot believe I've done this again. So I'm gonna head out and we're gonna have reality come back. Now, y'all know I'm gonna leave in that voiceover for y'all because enough of y'all comments that you enjoy it. But I can't believe. You know what's funny is I have started turning on the mic too fast, and so there are 2 different stages I can turn the mic on. I can turn it on at 0, which is like the less loud one, or I can do 20, which is the loud one. And that's all about how it's gonna record, like, I guess how intense it records, but the 0 one records just fine into Final Cut. In fact, I have to lower the volume in Final Cut because I think it's too loud and it annoys me. And then also if you want it louder, you can always do that on like your device you're watching the video on. But really quick, so I can just, gab at myself in that I was just showing you that I hauled this book, and I'm very excited about it because it was so fun. It was a great time. Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy. That's what I have to say for that one. And then the other thing is that we're gonna make a liquid IV because I feel very like, oh, I need a liquid IV. Coffee is such a habit for me that we were at the brunch place and they didn't have matcha. So I did just they had like a tiny little, like a normal size. If you have ever looked at the differences between like American sizes versus pretty much everywhere else, it is crazy. So it's a typical for the rest of the world size latte. Perfect amount, probably 1 shot of espresso in it, and it was great, and my head doesn't hurt. And I was talking to my friend and she was like, why don't you like just kind of like go down slowly on your thing? And I also think while I'm gonna do that, I think that it'd probably be a good thing to also just drink like smaller lattes that are hot because they last me longer, and I don't need a giant. I just don't. I am an iced latte girl, but that's okay. I'll just brush my teeth a lot of times a day because that's the main thing is like I just feel like I need to brush my teeth every time I drink a hot drink because it just feels like it's all over my teeth, which is a me problem, so I'll figure it out. But anyways, I'm going to tear down these boxes and get them in their piles they need to go into for the recycling, and then make myself a liquid IV. And what I said I was gonna do is take out all the glass meal prep containers we got so that I can wash all of them. I think I like to eat the same thing every day, so it might be easier to just like get what I need and put it together really quick for lunch. Dinner is the one where I actually need to like sit down and write that out because I want it to be, you know, good and filling. And I think we're gonna do tofu and rice tonight, and then I will do I'm gonna try to make cauliflower rice. We're gonna go to the grocery store tomorrow and I'm gonna get a bunch of that so that we can make some cauliflower rice. We might actually go to Costco and see what they're talking about because I have that protein thing that I tried. It's a go for me. I do enjoy. She was right. The only thing is they don't really have a lot of them where I was going, but I do know that Costco sells them, and Costco sells in bulk, so they might be the place to go. So we'll probably go there and just try it out for a little bit, which could be fun or not. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so we had dinner. The vibes are set on the telly. I'll show you. I downloaded the audiobook for this because I listened to a snippet and I actually really like the narrator. So I'm gonna listen to this and do the crossword app that I do. It's just called Search in the App Store. Just the word search and it'll pop up first one. I'm gonna do that and beat all my neighbors in the tournament this weekend. That's the plan. We're back. I haven't been on that leaderboard in a while, but not because I was losing, because I wasn't there. But now that I'm here, they're gonna wish I wasn't. Good morning. Good morning. Are you ready for the day? Oh, okay. You go seize that day. Good morning, you guys. If you can hear that in the background, we are an ambiance household, mainly because of me, but I love to play ambiance on the TV and just have that playing throughout the house because it's so loud and our house is like pretty open. Okay, sure, that's fine. I guess I'll just be over here in the corner camera. But it is a one where it's Halloween oldies are playing in the background of like a house. So it feels like it's like you're walking up to a house while you're trick-or-treating and they have music playing, which is what my dad used to do. Like he would put his speakers up to the window and it would play music. Yes, that's what I remember. And I love it. So I did want to come on here and say I finished the Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love and I ended up giving this 4 stars. It's more of a 3.75 for me just because I really do feel like it was very funny and cute, and I really enjoyed the humor that was in this. It really reminded me of the narration style that's in Good Omens, of just kind of cheeky, I don't know, I think that's the best word for it, really, is like just kind of like cheeky self-awareness, and I really, really enjoy that. I also like how it was very, very self-aware in how all the characters were acting. They were also funny. This is definitely going to be an author that I enjoy. I would say this is a cozy historical fantasy romance with a mystery that they're solving. Like, there's definitely a plot. The romance is not the plot, but it is a big portion of the book, which that is what I enjoy. It kind of reminds me of, oh my god, Ginger? I just heard her yell. I swear I did. It reminds me of Fantastical Beasts. I don't know. Because there's a lot of, like, very magical birds in here. But then a little bit like Indiana Jones, I guess. Because they're on this hunt for this magical bird that's let loose in England. And the couple is traversing across the country to get it. Which, the whole time I was thinking, that's so cute. But if you had to traverse across the United States, that would be so stressful. I would give up. Like, everyone would be flying on their jet, but you couldn't because there weren't jets here. She's loud today. I think what I'd like to do is read some more of End of Story today. Our plan is to go to Costco, but they don't open for a while, so we just had breakfast. I had my matcha because I'm gonna try and keep up with that. Made my partner a coffee, had their breakfast, and now we're just kind of hanging out. And I'm going to read more of this guy. And then I have a fantasy romance that, if you can see it, great. We'll call it an Easter egg, although that's an accident. But I am going to read that for the fantasy romance vlog. I'm going to do like a reading fantasy romance for a week kind of thing. And I think that'll be a fun little time. But update for my partner's reading, because they've got a little bit of time this week to do so. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. This would be a second read for them, but I'm excited. I do have some tabs in here. Don't know when those are from or what they mean. It probably is just my usual tabbing system. Yeah, my usual tabbing system's in there. How cute. How cool, how fun, how fresh. But look at little Brandon. Look how young he was. Just a young little whippersnapper writing books out here. So cute. We're gonna go put this on the finished shelf as a trophy and then continue reading our little mystery thriller, and that will be the day, I think, aside from exploring Costco. I was gonna meal prep, but honestly there's kind of no point to meal prep this week because it's not a busy week, so we can actually have like a lot of time to cook and whatnot. So meal prepping will probably be next vlog. Cool? Cool. Also, the ring is back, and baby, I love it. I love my little Apple Watch ring combo. I truly do. Like, just, it's a moment, it's a time, it's a thing. It's great. So, with that. Look at this cute guy. What are you doing, Jake? We survived our first ever Costco run. And honestly, I've never felt more American with the bulk buying. But also, as a vegetarian household, the amount of fruit we got, worth it. Hello, it is post dinner now. I'm still reading this. I'm almost 100 pages in, and it is a thriller. Like, it's interesting. It's interesting enough to keep my attention. I'll finish it. But I grabbed the audiobook from my library on Libby as well, because I felt like I wanted to listen to it while I did my crossword on my phone. So that is the current plan for that. But I don't think I'm in a thriller mood as much as I thought that I was. So I'll definitely read this because it's out from the library. I've already started it. Might as well. Just right there. But it's nothing that's like catching my attention a lot. Honestly, I think that I'm really in the mood for fantasy right now. And like, I want an epic fantasy with a side of fantasy romance. Like, I don't even want anything in this world. Well, I get all. Hello, I've put down end of story. It looks like that's the end of the story for me. It's boring as hell because there's really no murdering happening. It is that woman in the window. I was great that I read that when I had never read a thriller before, because this man's writing is not good. The story is so interesting. Would I say this is a Knives Out comp? No. Not even in the least. I mean, if it only requires shallow, snarky, vapid people, then sure. But Knives Out was incredibly clever, well done, and overall a 10 out of 10, so don't really know. So we're back into the loving arms of Brandy Sandy. I am gonna read this. I think I'm gonna read it on, because this font is too small for my eyes past 3 p.m. So I'm going to read that on my Kindle, but I'm also going to grab a little bookie book from these shelves, because in the coming week I have a fantasy romance I want to read for that vlog I'm filming next week. And then I have Hero of Ages. I want to finish Before They Are Hanged by Joe Abercrombie. And then I want to read Feybound, which is the book club book for this month, because that's going to be its whole own little vloggy vlog. So we're going to grab that book and head to bed, but I'm going to say goodnight to you now, because it is the end of the road for us, buddies. I am packing up my stuff. This is my SD card holder, if you're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm packing up my things. I am logging off the internet because I have stressed myself out. I ordered some samples of some that may or may not feature a goblin. Okay, so that's stressing me out for no reason other than like I just was feeling really calm, fun, and fresh today. So my brain was like, what are we gonna find now? Kind of ironic that that's when the brain goblins, but okay. Okay, so I'm going to go on a walk tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop with my partner. I'm gonna edit, watch that entire vlog, and then I have some sprints tomorrow, which is fun. I'm doing a lot of live streaming actually this coming week, so I posted that on YouTube, which also made me very nervous. Why? I don't know. I think I'm gonna accidentally become like somehow an internet recluse. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll find out because I'm gonna make it up. But I like without any other social thing aside from YouTube and like Patreon, and I am pledged to quite a few people because like that's pretty much where I watch all my stuff. I don't really post because I don't know. This doesn't feel like posting. This feels like just updating my people on what's going on. Posting on the community tab, dreadful. Oh, stresses me out. But not as much. Not as much. So that is good. That is great. But if you were watching this on Wednesday, we are going to be doing sprints. 2 kinds. We're doing walking sprints in the morning with Jess. We are literally going to wake up early. 8 a.m. So not that early, but early. To stream, honestly. And do just like a little walking sprint together. Walk and talk. That'll be that. And then at 10 a.m. I'm going to be doing workday productivity sprints because hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I will be reading a lot and filming a lot and I'll have enough to edit on Thursday. We'll see. Fingers crossed. And then also on Saturday we'll do sprints at noon. I'm trying out scheduling ahead to give myself structure in a schedule. We'll see how that goes, how the people enjoy, how y'all like it. But aside from that, you guys make sure you drink your water and stay hydrated, okay? Because finally summer has arrived, mid-August. That's annoying. Be kind and lead with empathy and go have a good day on purpose because you deserve it. Okay? Okay. Bye. And we must get the Dude Bro bookmark. Oh, you can't see me, and it won't. Oh dear. Name a better duo. You can't. Bye. Do you want to say anything? Do you want to go to bed? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.